Local musicians are fighting back. They tell ABC Action News they want to get paid every time their recordings are played on the radio. ABC Action News reporter Eric Waxler spoke with some who say they want the laws changed to help them make a living.
Tampa's music scene has it all. Whether it's Nick Ewing playing his unique style of violin,
The difference between a violin and a fiddle is one has strings and the other has strings, so.
or Albert J moving a crowd with his words.
I'm in the business of community and bringing people together.
The pandemic made it almost impossible to bring people together for concerts, leaving it even harder to make a living in the music industry. That's why many musicians are continuing to fight for local radio stations to pay them royalties.
It's very clear what the value of art is. You know, if you didn't have it, we'd have a lot of, our society would be vastly different.
Florida Congresswoman Kathy Castor is among those supporting the Local Radio Freedom Act, which would keep local radio stations from paying those new royalties. The National Association of Broadcasters says those costs would decimate the economics of America's hometown radio stations. Industry experts say radio provides a promotional outlet for artists unlike anything else, including streaming services, and they already pay millions in royalty fees to songwriters. But these musicians say they should be compensated too.
If we're going to be treated as if the artwork that we're creating is to be free, I'd like to see someone else work for free, and I'd like to utilize those benefits.
I put 50 to 100 hours a week into my job, and you're basically telling me that, you know, somebody who is a bit more established than me gets to take all that hard work away from me.
Jorge BREA runs Tampa Bay Symphonic, a company that distributes music to streaming services like Spotify and Pandora. He says radio stations have made billions off of the music they play, with none of it trickling down to the creators of the content.
We're hoping that, that can change and that, fair play can actually occur and compensation can occur for radio and so forth. So just because streaming actually pays royalties as well, so why not radio?
Representative Castor tells ABC Action News she supports local radio stations that she says provide essential services to our Tampa Bay area neighbors, particularly during national disasters, and new fees could jeopardize those services. The National Association of Broadcasters and iHeartRadio are both among Castor's campaign contributors, but both have donated hundreds of thousands of dollars to legislators from both parties. In Tampa, Eric Waxler, ABC Action News.